Man wants but little here below, nor wants that little long. 'Tis not with me exactly so, but 'tis so in this song. My wants are many, and if told, would muster many a score. And were each wish a mint of gold, I still should long for more. What first I want is daily bread and canvas backs and wine, and all the realms of nature spread before me when I dine. Four courses scarcely can provide my appetite to quell, with four choice cooks from France beside to dress my dinner well. What next I wanted heavy cost is elegant attire, black sable furs for winter's frost and silks for summer's fire, and cashmere shawls and Brussels lace, my bosom's front to deck, and diamond rings my hands to grace, and rubies for my neck. And then I want a mansion fair, a dwelling house in style, 4 stories high, for wholesome air, a massive marble pile, with halls for banquets and balls, all furnished rich and fine, with stabled studs and 50 stalls, and cellars for my wine. I want a garden and a park my dwelling to surround, 1,000 acres bless the mark, with walls encompassed round, where flocks may range, and herds may low, and kids and lambkins play, and flowers and fruits commingled grow, all Eden to display. I want when summer's foliage falls and autumn strips the trees, a house within the city's walls, for comfort and for ease. But here a space is somewhat scant and acres somewhat rare. My house in town I only want to occupy a square. I want a steward, butler, cooks, a coachman, footman, grooms, a library of well-bound books, and pictured garnished rooms. Correggios, Magdalene and knights, the matron of the chair, Guidos fleet, coursers in their flight, and Claudes at least a pair. And when my bosom's darling sings with melody divine, a pedal harp of many strings must with her voice combine, a piano exquisitely wrought must open stand apart, that all my daughters may be taught to win the stranger's heart. My wife and daughters will desire refreshment from perfumes, cosmetics for the skin require, and artificial blooms. The civet fragrance shall dispense, and treasured sweets return, cologne revive the flagging scents, and smoking amber burn. And when at night my weary head begins to droop and doze, a southern chamber holds my bed for nature's soft repose, with blankets, counterpanes, and sheet, mattress and bed of down, and comfortables for my feet, and pillows for my crown. I want a warm and faithful friend to cheer the adverse hour, who ne'er to flatter will descend, nor bend the knee to power, a friend to chide me when I'm wrong, my inmost soul to see, and that my friendship prove as strong for him as his for me. I want a kind and tender heart for others once to feel, a soul secure from fortune's dart, and bosom armed with steel, to bear divine chastisement's rod, and mingling in my plan submission to the will of God with charity to man. I want a keen observing eye and ever listening ear, the truth through all disguise to spy, and wisdom's voice to hear, a tongue to speak at virtue's need in heaven's sublimest strain, and lips the cause of man to plead, and never plead in vain. I want uninterrupted health throughout my long career, and streams of never failing wealth to scatter far and near, the destitute to clothe and feed, free bounty to bestow, supply the helpless orphan's need, and soothe the widow's woe. I want the genius to conceive, the talents to unfold, designs the vicious to retrieve, the virtuous to uphold, inventive power, combining skill, a persevering soul, of human hearts to mold the will and reach from pole to pole. I want the seals of power and place, the ensigns of command, charged by the people's unbought grace to rule my native land. Nor crown nor scepter would I ask, but from my country's will, by day by night to ply the task, her cup of bliss to fill. I want the voice of honest praise to follow me behind, and to be thought in future days the friend of humankind, that after ages as they rise, exulting may proclaim, and choral union to the skies their blessings on my name. These are the wants of mortal man, I cannot want them long, for life itself is but a span, and earthly bliss a song. My last great want, absorbing all, is when beneath the sod, and summon to my final call the mercy of my God. And oh, while circles in my veins of life the purple stream, and yet a fragment small remains of nature's transient dream. My soul in humble hope unscared, forget not thou to pray, that this thy want may be prepared to meet the judgment day.